The slowdown in the rate of annual inflation is one of the central bank's biggest accomplishments since Egypt embarked on a sweeping economic program in 2016. The turning point was the devaluation of the Egyptian pound, along with a loan from the IMF. This has restored investor confidence in Egypt. Investments and funds started pouring in. Foreign reserves soared to $45 billion from a low of $16 billion in 2014. This has allowed the government to embark on mega projects to produce goods in Egypt and cut on imports. Agriculture and food production have been the main priorities.
The central bank also intervened to tackle inflation rates. It supported the Egyptian pound against the hard currency. Once the dollar value weakened in the market, prices dropped, especially for food prices, bringing inflation down. The second intervention by the CBE is that it decreased interest rates, and that had to lower interest rates, which means lower inflation.
And even the normal citizens can feel the difference when shopping for food, such as this resident from Cairo's Giza region.
The tomatoes were being sold for £5, but now they're only £3. Cucumber was 10, now it's £7. The prices have dropped. Carrots are being sold for £8, but now it's £5. That's because of the abundant supplies of vegetables in the market.
Before Egypt carried out sweeping reforms to its economy, inflation had accelerated to 35% in 2016-2017, severely affecting business activities. The successful implementation of these economic reforms have seen inflation continue to tighten, dropping to the current rate of 3.4%. This is despite the outbreak of the coronavirus pandemic that has led to economic crises across the world. But how can the government keep this success rate in check?
What helped the country during the coronavirus is that there were considerable stocks of strategic goods and food products. Once the international lockdown happened and factories closed down, Egypt's food reserves were used and no one felt a shortage of products in the market. Now that life is gradually returning, we need other measures to preserve this success. We need an influx of hard currency to keep inflation down. For example, tourism is a major source of hard currency, and this sector should be revived. The recovery of other sectors will also help the economy.
It's been a tough 4 years of austerity measures that have put a lot of burden on the citizens. However, the government has managed to shield the Egyptian economy and the people from the effects of a major international recession caused by the pandemic due to these measures. Yasser Hakim for CGTN.